was a very important figure in psychology. He believed in the power of people to heal and grow. Rogers developed a new way to help people in therapy. It is called person-centered therapy. This approach focuses on the client's experiences and feelings. It emphasizes the importance of a strong relationship between the therapist and the client. Rogers' ideas changed the way therapists work. He believed that people are naturally good. He thought they are capable of solving their own problems with the right support. His work helped to create a more compassionate and understanding approach to therapy. It continues to influence therapists today. Carl Rogers' path to psychology was unusual and filled with unexpected turns. He was born in 1902 in Illinois, a time and place where life was simple yet demanding. Rogers grew up on a farm, surrounded by the rhythms of nature and the cycles of the seasons. He learned the value of hard work and caring for living things, lessons that would shape his future. At first, he studied agriculture, believing it was his calling. Rogers wanted to help farmers improve their crops and lives, aiming to make a tangible difference in their daily struggles. However, Rogers soon realized he was drawn to people's inner worlds, their thoughts and emotions. He became fascinated by psychology, intrigued by the complexities of the human mind. He wanted to understand how people think, feel, and behave, and what drives their actions. Rogers decided to change his career path, a bold move that would redefine his life. He began studying psychology at Columbia University, immersing himself in the academic world. This decision marked the beginning of his journey to becoming one of the most influential figures in the field, a pioneer whose work would transform the understanding of human nature. During his studies, Carl Rogers began to question traditional therapy methods that were prevalent at the time. He felt these methods were too focused on the therapist's interpretations and diagnoses, rather than on the client's own experiences and feelings. Rogers wanted to create a more collaborative and respectful approach, one that valued the client's perspective and autonomy. He believed deeply in the client's innate ability to understand and change themselves, given the right conditions. This core belief led Rogers to develop what we now know as person-centered therapy, a groundbreaking approach in the field of psychology. This approach emphasizes the client's experience as the most important guide in the therapeutic process, rather than the therapist's expertise. The therapist's role is to create a safe, supportive, and non-judgmental space where clients feel comfortable to explore their inner world. In this nurturing space, clients can freely explore their feelings, thoughts, and experiences, leading to greater self-awareness and personal growth. This approach was revolutionary at the time, challenging the status quo and offering a new way of understanding the therapeutic relationship. It shifted the power dynamic in therapy, empowering clients to take an active role in their own healing process. By placing the client at the center of their own healing journey, person-centered therapy has had a lasting impact on the field, continuing to influence therapeutic practices today. Carl Rogers was a prolific writer. He wanted to share his ideas with others. He knew that person-centered therapy could help people beyond the therapy room. Rogers wrote many books and articles about his approach. These works became essential reading for therapists and those interested in personal growth. One of his most famous books is On Becoming a Person. This book explores the core concepts of person-centered therapy. It emphasizes the importance of self-acceptance, personal growth, and the therapist-client relationship. Rogers' writings continue to inspire and guide therapists, counselors, and individuals seeking a deeper understanding of themselves and others. Section 5. A shift in psychotherapy, the impact of Rogers' approach. Carl Rogers' work had a profound impact on psychotherapy. His person-centered therapy challenged the traditional hierarchical model. It emphasized the client's autonomy and capacity for self-healing. Rogers' ideas influenced many other therapy approaches. These include Gestalt therapy, humanistic therapy, and existential therapy. His focus on empathy, congruence, and unconditional positive regard became central to effective therapy. Rogers' emphasis on the therapeutic relationship as a healing factor continues to be a cornerstone of modern psychotherapy. His work helped to create a more humane and collaborative approach to mental health care. Section 6. The power of connection, empathy, congruence, and unconditional positive regard. These three principles are the cornerstone of person-centered therapy, a therapeutic approach developed by Carl Rogers. Person-centered therapy rests on three core conditions that are essential for effective therapy. They are empathy, congruence, and unconditional positive regard. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in fostering a therapeutic environment where clients feel understood and valued. These elements are essential for creating a safe and healing environment for the client. Without them, the therapeutic process can be hindered, and the client may not feel comfortable enough to open up. Empathy means deeply understanding and accepting the client's feelings and experiences. It involves the therapist putting themselves in the client's shoes and truly grasping their emotional state. The therapist strives to see the world through the client's eyes, which helps in building a strong therapeutic alliance. This helps build trust and connection, making the client feel seen and heard. Congruence refers to the therapist's genuineness and authenticity. It means the therapist is real and transparent with the client, not hiding behind a professional facade. They are present and open with the client, which fosters a sense of trust and safety. This allows for a more honest and meaningful therapeutic relationship where the client feels comfortable sharing their true self. Unconditional positive regard means accepting and valuing the client without judgment. It involves the therapist offering complete acceptance and support, regardless of what the client shares. The therapist provides a safe space for the client to explore their thoughts and feelings without fear of rejection. This non-judgmental stance is crucial for the client's growth and self-acceptance. This helps the client feel safe to be vulnerable and open to change. When clients feel accepted and understood, they are more likely to engage in the therapeutic process and make meaningful progress. Section 7, the client at the center, a journey of self-discovery. Person-centered therapy empowers clients. It views them as experts on their own lives. The therapist is not there to provide solutions or interpretations. Instead, they act as a facilitator. They help clients access their own inner wisdom and resources. The therapist provides support and encouragement. This allows clients to explore their feelings, thoughts, and behaviors. It helps them gain a deeper understanding of themselves. This process of self-discovery empowers clients to make positive changes in their lives. Section 8, a lasting legacy. Rogers' impact and a book to explore further. Carl Rogers' legacy continues to shape the field of psychology. His person-centered therapy remains a widely practiced and influential approach. It emphasizes empathy, respect, and the power of the therapeutic relationship. Rogers' ideas have extended beyond the therapy room. They influence education, communication, and personal growth. If you want to learn more about Carl Rogers and person-centered therapy, I recommend reading his book, A Way of Being. In this book, Rogers shares his personal reflections on life, therapy, and the human potential for growth and healing.